Hello everybody, how are you doing today, this lovely Saturday? I hope you're doing great. Let's wait for a couple of more seconds for more people to join and let's talk about Dex. What's happening? Oh my god. Actually it's very visible. Bloody hell. I'll tell you what the hell that is later. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that's gonna be that obvious. Anyway, I will let you know why I have a scar on my forehead. So let's wait for a couple of more seconds for more to join and we're gonna talk about Dex. I'm really happy that you joined me today, Saturday, to just have a quick chat in my very messy home office. Apologizing about this. It needs a bit of spring cleaning, but a lot of things going on right now in my life, so I don't really have much time to do just the basic stuff. So we're gonna wait for a couple of seconds more to join. I can see people joining. Fantastic. Hello, I hope I will pronounce your name correctly, Eugene. Good evening to you too. Hello from Philippines. Fantastic. I'm so happy that people across the world joining this very small live stream of people who are absolutely crazy about Samsung Dex. So I think I'm gonna stop this music playing because this is enough. I need to find a decent background music and the background music that will not get me copy strike on YouTube. So we're gonna see. Actually, let's try to play this. This is nicer? Okay, this says plays nothing. Okay, that will do. It's a bit upbeat. Okay, so hello everybody. Right now it's 3:05. As I said, I will start live stream at 3 o'clock. A lot of things happening. I use my Dex in online classes. Fantastic. Like, Dex has so much potential. You can use Dex in so many ways. Same as computer basically. So technically Dex is your replacement, your computer replacement. So that's what is really fantastic about it. Because you can do a lot of things with Dex, and not a lot of people realizing that what kind of potential Dex has. So we will go and try to do check what's going on. Last time when I done a live stream last Saturday, I started at 2, and a lot of people start joining after 3:30 because of a time zone difference. So I decided this weekend do a bit of early what's it called, trendsetter. All right, let's get that one going as well. So I'm really happy that people joining, like I said, this small live stream, because it's I'm just happy that people deciding to join me. I'm just trying to sort out my licensing codes for this live stream. I'm using Uppbeat online service where you can download 10 tracks a month for free, and you can use them as your audio background music, but you need to make sure that you are mentioning them in the description, otherwise YouTube and Uppbeat themselves will start hunting you down. So that's what's gonna happen. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with live stream. I'll be honest, I'm not really prepared. As a lot of things happening in my real life, IRL. So we're just gonna YOLO that. Oh yeah, where's my phone? I need to charge my phone. So the last legs, it's like 13% or so left. I hope the future decks have capable to use external cameras for live streams and video capture conference. Yes, I hope too that decks in the future, not like decks, more the apps. Technically, Dex already works with the external cameras because there is certain apps that I think it's called USB camera app. It's like a lot of them. If you go to Google Play Store and search for USB camera or how to connect USB camera, you will get a lot of hold on, I'll quickly show it to you. A lot of apps, USB camera. So if you just search USB camera, so basically this one allows you to connect USB camera, this one allows you to connect USB camera, and this, a lot of them. The problem is that the app developers don't really want to sit extra hours or so in front of the code and add capability of the apps to be used with the external cameras. Like for example, let's say Skype. Microsoft can code something to the Skype code, like add additional code to a Skype to detect external cameras while it's running in Dex, and just use that. Technically, like I said, Dex supports external cameras already, and the keyboards and scanners and printers, anything that connects via USB, Dex or Android ecosystem will detect that device. I can even, I've done a video quite a while ago where I'm controlling my 3D printer from Dex, because the app that I found, developer created that way that it will allow to control 3D printer using the app. So just app developers needs to figure out how to do this. Give me 2 seconds. I'll quickly show you that video. Okay. Come on. Here we go.
Hello everybody, and thank you for watching.
Right, let me quickly switch this. So this is a video I done a while ago where I'm demonstrating how I'm controlling my 3D printer and the Free Pro using the app called G-Code G-Code Printer. So it's just basically an app that once you connect the printer, it detects the printer settings and etc. And you can basically control it, move the print head up and down, left and right by like X, Y, or Z axis and etc. So this is works already. So this kind of thing, the app developers like for Skype, Teams, Zoom, etc., they can just add extra code in the app. It will allow you to use USB cameras. Dex overall at the moment is in a good place. I would say it's alright. It's alright state, but the apps, that's what needs to get a bit more work done. And basically that means that app developers need to pay a bit more attention to the Dex instead of like just ignoring it. That's what I wish that app developers done it. Okay, let's have a look. I'm probably gonna go quickly. Let's check Reddit. What's happening in Reddit? I'm always like once a day, always goes into Reddit, just see what people commenting, asking questions, etc. Just trying to answer as many as I can. So we're gonna do a bit of like read the Samsung Dex subreddit group, just to see if we can help people with their questions. First one: phone thermals when using Dex. Does the phone get hot with the prolonged use? I'm using S8, waiting for USB-C dock BOS to arrive. Maybe it is worthwhile to invest in those USB fan coolers. But since the dock is at the back to the front, I use then never mind. I see that, never mind. Right. Okay. If you're using Samsung Dex and you're very worried about your phone getting overheated, or like you don't want your phone to get cooking while you're using Samsung Dex, just don't go and buy the third-party one. Just get yourself a Samsung Dex pad or Samsung Dex dock they have built-in fans, and they will kick in as soon as the pad detects that the phone is getting warm. So that's what I suggest to do. They are old gadgets from Samsung, but if you are worried about your phone getting hot, just don't basically go and get yourself a third-party extend the Usbc hub. Then try something else. Just attach a fan, attach a cooler, etc. Just get yourself Dex pad or Dex dock, and you are laughing, and you are sorted. I'm just wanna get my phone properly charged. Or like, if you really don't want to go and buy yourself this kind of original Samsung Dex pad or Samsung Dex dock, just get one of those. Let me take this off my screen, and that's what it is. This is the Rock Usbc Hub. It has 3 USB 3.0 ports, full size HDMI, and there we go, where's the camera, and USB Type-C for charging. And this has a built-in fan which turns on as soon as you plug in your phone and without the power. So I plugged in my phone, and a fan, I'm not sure if the camera can see, if you see the blade spinning, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but basically that's it. The phone right now is powering this USB-C hub fan. So what I'll do now, I'm gonna connect the power to this USB-C hub. So now basically it's gonna charge my phone, and same time my phone will get cooled down. And the beauty of this USB-C hub is that it comes with the this kind of adapter, which then basically you put this on the top of the screen, and then this goes here like this, and it's on the top of your monitor, so you can twist this way and use a front-facing camera, or twist this way while using on a desk. Anyway, you just like, I never forced myself to do a review about this. I got this USB-C hub a while back, but I never sort of went and decided to I'm gonna do a video about it. It just sort of drifted away. But if you are worried about your phone getting hot, I would suggest don't play the game of trying to find the best USB-C hub and then trying to find an alternative way to cool your phone. Just get yourself original Samsung Dex pad or dock, or this Rock, whatever it's called. I somewhere had the box. I can't remember where I put the box now. So get one of those, and then that's it. You are good to go. So would be my answer to this question. Like, my Note 9 gets warm a lot if I'm using Samsung Dex for a lengthy period of time. My main Samsung Dex device is Galaxy Tab S6. But if I would use my Note 9, I'm just gonna pick the Dex pad or Dex dock, because I know that it's Samsung device, and regarding the cooling, it's probably gonna work the best way, because it's just gonna detect what gonna detect when my phone requires the cooling. Keyboard and mouse controls not working with Minecraft via Samsung Dex. Nope, you can't. I use a laptop that I connect to my Note 9 using Samsung Dex laptop, okay? But when I open Minecraft, I can't see the okay, so the Navis board would like to play a Minecraft via Samsung Dex, and Minecraft via Samsung Dex does work, but it's not gonna work via Dex on Windows. Hey, hello Michi, how are you? I'm so glad you joined. How are you doing this Saturday? It's absolutely hot in Cardiff, where I live. It's absolutely like proper boiling. I have a fan here running in the background just to cool myself down. It's like proper heat up. It's really hot. I think it's like hotter than Spain or somewhere else. It's like really not like proper hot. I read about experiences with mysterious battery drains due to elite laptop for some reason. But pressing and holding power. Hold on, what? But pressing and holding both power and a battery button for 10 seconds, then release the power button first and release the battery, that will turn your fingers completely. No battery drain. And I tested this by letting the thing sit in a. Normally, this is just pressing the power button and turn it off. The battery would be down in 1, 2, 2, 2. The only problem is that the turning off is preventing the laptop from taking the charge for some reason. So if you want to charge the thing, okay. I don't really use my HP Elite that often. My main lab dock at the moment is UPerfect X. It's just like the lab dock. I'm just starting using more often than any other. Keith B, good morning to you too. Jagrav, is there any winding of apps and text if you use super wide monitor like 49 inches and so? Okay, technically, well, no. There is no way you can widen the app and text. Hold on. No, I don't think no. You can increase. Dex will allow you to increase and decrease the font size. But if you mean if I understand your question correctly, what you mean by widening is like if you using your content on 49 inches monitor, you want that to go like from left to right. Oh, is that like for example in the Microsoft Word? If you have the Microsoft Word extended through entire screen, you want the text be from all the way to the left to all the way to the right. I think I'm getting your question correctly. There is obviously you can increase the font size, but I don't think you can manipulate apps in that kind of regard. I don't think so. I don't think that's possible. Okay, let's have a look what else. So this HP Elite trick, I think I'm gonna try later. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Dex no longer working after One UI 3 update on S10e. Literally just this morning I was using Dex like normal and fine, decided to update my phone and now it does not recognize being plugged into my monitor. Nothing has charged except my update. Any help? Yep, Samsung broke. Go like, post and add the comment to yeah, with the Dex with the Dex thing, it's the any update or any future update can make it or break it your Samsung Dex experience, and this is really annoying. Like for example, I think on my Mrs. S8 Plus, my Mrs. S8 Plus has a Samsung Dex, and when I use her phone to use RDP, so I'll show it to you now. Now let me check the cam. So if I'm gonna run RD client, so okay, apparently I don't have any setup. Okay, I'll quickly demonstrate for you. Let me quickly get this info ready. I do have the virtual computer set up by the company called FireCloud. I'm planning to do a video about it because I think that video could be very useful for anybody who using Samsung Dex but they need Windows machine sometimes, and you're just looking for yourself a very cheap and powerful virtual Windows machine. As you know, or you probably don't know, but the Microsoft announced a thing called Windows 365, which is fantastic. That means that what is it? Firepower. That means that you can rent a Windows machine from the Microsoft, but the problem with that is the pricing is stupid ridiculous. For two dual core CPU, 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage, you will pay $30 a month. When they announced that they're doing this 365, I thought like, oh great, I hope the pricing will be like not stupid, but they end up to be end up to be a bit more than stupid. $30 a month. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it for any like home user. For enterprise users, that could be a great deal. Okay. This is strange. Okay, sorry, I'm just want to show you something now. I think my tablet 6 has the same problem as my Mrs. SE Plus. Okay, let's go back to check this one out. Did you contribute to Leaf Kickstarter? No, I remember seeing that kind of thing. Leaf Kickstarter. Let's have a quick look. And you remember Leaf is that is that the lapdog? Leaf lapdog Kickstarter. Next dog 2. No. I think it's you're talking about. I remember word Leaf and something on Kickstarter, but I can't remember exactly what that was. Lego saying good morning, Mr. P, and fellow viewer, good morning to you too. Lego my ego. I hope you're doing great. Saturday is absolutely hot in Cardiff. My thermometer inside my home office telling me it's 30 degrees. I'm just gonna turn a fan just a bit. I'm gonna turn the fan down for a couple of minutes because I don't want to get cold. I already had a week of flu and all the crap. I just don't want to do that again. If so, how close are they to shipping? The CSB asking about the Leaf. I don't remember contributing. Most of the things that I contribute on Kickstarter, I just pay, like back them up, and I don't completely forget about it next day. I'm gonna have a quick look. I don't think I done it. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but I need to go and double check. Next we have Michi asking, okay, oh, so that may be why my Dex is showing some trouble lately. Do you think the latest update is causing some apps to crash on Dex? Yes. Every app, every update that you will receive, like I said, it can make it or break it, your Dex experience. And the like, for example, I want to show it to you. Right, this was working yesterday or day before. So I'm gonna connect to my VM. So I'm connected to a virtual Windows machine. This is powered by Fire Cloud service. So I'm gonna say my PC. If I click on this, just want to show you this. So this is like an AMD Ryzen 9 5950X 16-core CPU, 8 GB of RAM, and I think this is 128 GB storage. Let's have a quick look. So 128 gigs of storage or 120 gigs of storage, and I'm getting all this for $9.99 a month. So when Microsoft are offering 3 times slower device for 3 times the price, I don't really think that's a great thing. Another good thing about this Fire Cloud, and I'm planning to do a video about it, is that with this device, with this VM, you get only 128 gigs, but I can take my external hard drive and send USB signal to this machine. So my external hard drive sits next to me, but it works inside this virtual machine. So I can work on documents inside VM and save them on the physical drive that I have next to me. So I had some external drive. I don't think I will be able to demo that for you, but basically that's the video I'm working on. For Samsung Dex users to use Samsung Dex as a thin client, but you're connecting all the peripherals to your thin client and you're using them inside your virtual machine. So that's what can be. Stupid is as the stupid does. It's a lapdog. There is no. Oh right, there is no A. Okay, my bad. So it's Leaf, double E. My bad, sorry. Leaf Kickstarter. Leaf Kickstarter. Bingo. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I remember seeing them. Yes. So how much do they want for this? 160 euros. Let's have a look through. I remember seeing this, but I never really went and like made a backing. So let's have a look what they have. 12.5 inches full HD display, full size keyboard and a trackpad, ultra wide, no needed, compatible with all phones with desktop mode experience. Unleash your okay. So okay, they're using Note 9 as example. Keyboard reminds me a little bit of the Sentio book, if you know that this. Yeah, Sentio book. Or Superbook it was. What's called? Sentio Superbook. Sentio Superbook. That's what reminds me about. Images. Yeah. Here we go. Samsung Dex. Sentio Superbook. I still have mine somewhere. It's absolute rubbish. Probably the worst laptop I ever used. It's like it's a laptop, alright. Yeah, I accept that, but the build quality feels like one of these fake laptops that you would buy for your kid. It's like, you know, there is a Android tablet and there is a tablet for your child. So it's like a Android tablet for kids. This is how the Sentio Superbook feels like. So this keyboard reminds me a bit of Sentio Superbook. 12.5 screen. A bit. I'm not sure if 12.5 is a reasonable size. But all this. So here we go. This thing that you see right now, if I open this up, is very, very similar to this. Very, very similar to this. It is basically looks like an Xdoc 2 clone. This looks like an Xdoc 2 clone, to be honest. Okay, right, yeah, let's carry on looking at this leaf. Super design, full aluminum body, weighs only 2.5 pounds, 12 millimeters. Is that good or bad, 12 millimeters? Here we go, 12. Let's have a look. Okay, Nextdoor 2 apparently is a bit thicker. So at the thickest point, Nextdoor 2 is 17. And the thinnest point, 10. This Leaf thing, Leaf laptop, is very, very similar to Nextdoor 2. 1080p, okay. One thing about the screens and the laptops, it could be just personal preference, but some of the laptops, they adding this nits brightness to the screen, and it's absolutely burning. I think Nextdoor 2 Touch, when I was comparing between Nextdoor 2 and Nextdoor 2 Touch, Nextdoor 2 Touch, when you increase the brightness to a maximum, everything is just turns into bleached white kind of mush, kind of, I don't know, mashed potato kind of thing. And it could be a preference, it could be a personal preference that I don't like to have that kind of brightness. From all the monitors, from all the screens or laptops I have, the best screen for me is the Nextdoor 2 original one. It's just most pleasing to look at for with my old eyes. But currently I'm using the UPerfect X for the reason that my Nextdoor 2 killed my power charging station twice, and I'm planning to do a video about it, why I like UPerfect more now than NextDock 2. And one of the main reason is that on the UPerfect X you can turn off the screen charging. I'm not sure. No, you will not be able to see OSD on the NextDock on the UPerfect X. You know, on a UPerfect X laptop you can turn the charging on and off, and that's what is fantastic about it. I'm gonna quickly let me not notification. So Mr. P, UPerfect. Here we go. Let's open this up. Let's watch the ad. I seen this movie online, people writing a reviews about this Space Jam, and it's only like 3.5 rating. I prefer, I like the first Space Jam, not the second one. Well, from the reviews and from, where is it?
So by doing that, there is a chance that the page or game
here we go.
Dex is displaying now
Somewhere here. So on a UPerfect X, you slide two fingers and the top on a right bottom side of the screen. Stop. So as you can see, these two icons, this icon and this icon. Charge your Galaxy device while it's connected, and don't charge your Galaxy device while it's connected. And because this option alone, I am using UPerfect X more than the NextDock 2. Because on a NextDock 2 you can't switch on and off this kind of thing, and it's burned my raw power USB-C charging station twice. Because what's happened is I sent the power to Usbc Hub, which is charging my phone, and then I send the power to NextDock 2 to charge the NextDock. But then from NextDock 2 I'm sending USB-C cable into USB-C Hub to interact. Oh, it's a messy to explain. I need to do a video about it. But basically, I killed my equipment twice, and after second one, when it died, because the first one died, I thought maybe I bought the faulty one from Amazon. But when the second one died, I realized that this could be some problem. So after checking, I realized that this was because of the charging current was looping around, and something had to give. I need to do a video about it because I don't want anyone else out there having the same problem as I did. Oh, by the way, I have window open, obviously, because it's like plus 3 million degrees in here. It's like really warm. I'm proper roasting today. Okay, let's have a look what else you lovely people saying. I have seen some videos in which apps get abnormally widened while using Dex on wide monitors, which does not look good. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I don't really want to go right now and run it because it's just personal stuff and work stuff. But if I run, let me check this. I want to just hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to show you something. Because I'm gonna show you Teams. I'm gonna show you Teams production. Yeah, you can see this. This is not like something I'm showing you that will. So basically, this is Teams, and it's showing a couple of my calendar appointments. You're not gonna know exactly what they mean. On the ultra wide monitor, while I'm running Microsoft Teams in a full screen mode, it's absolutely rubbish to use. I hate it. I hate running Microsoft Teams ultra wide monitor. It's become so rubbish. It's like not usable. And this is, if I may go back to a beginning of this live stream when I was said that somebody asked about what's the gentleman's name was, Eugene, one of the first viewers in this live stream, mentioning about that in a future Dex, he hopes in a future Dex will support external cameras, etc., etc. App developers needs to pay attention to this, and the Microsoft Teams, when you're running ultra wide monitor, it looks absolutely rubbish. I mean, all this dead space on the right when you're running an ultra wide monitor, it's like I just wish to freaking hell, that hurts. I wish to app developers paid more attention to all this. So yeah, the abnormal behavior in apps on some of the wider screens is all down to developers. I don't know how big or small extra task requires for a developer to add the certain code to allow apps work properly in Samsung Dex. I'm not the developer, I don't really code, and but it just app developers needs to pay a bit more attention. But again, this is very niche market. It's not like everybody knows about Samsung Dex. It's not like Windows, Linux, or Mac. It's not like App Store, Google Play Store. But if, let's say, a very huge company would start marketing this, like Samsung themselves start marketing, or let's say, I don't know, I'm not sure how you're familiar from UK, but let's say Admiral Insurance. There is an insurance company called Admiral Insurance, and imagine they sending their salesman out in the wild with only a tablet which runs Samsung Dex. If they're gonna start moaning about this, they're gonna start moaning to their Android Admiral Insurance team, IT team, that the apps are rubbish, and the people will pick it up and start updating, and others will join in. It's just app developers basically needs to pay more attention to Dex and fix the apps. Can we use 6 different Chrome windows at the same time on wide monitor using Dex? 6 different Chrome apps? No. Only Samsung Internet allows you to open the app more than once. So let me quickly demonstrate that. So I have one opened. If I right click on this, if I right click, trackpad of View Perfect Access, right? Absolute rubbish. Open new window. So right now it should be 2 windows, as you can see. Let's open my, I don't know, Thingiverse. So Samsung Internet will allow you to do that, but Chrome browser will not, because once again, Chrome browser app developers just don't think about Samsung Dex, and they just don't want to go and add this kind of functionality that allow multiple instances to run of the same app. But I know the Samsung Internet will allow you to run up to 5, I think 5 or 6 instances. My Usbc Hub only allows 5 apps to be open at the same time. There are more powerful hubs that allow you to have 20 apps open at the same time. If it's not mistaken, yes. Certain Usbc hubs will allow you only to open 5 apps at one given time. Others 20. The more is better, in my opinion. The more apps you will be able to open is better, but I want to just, let's say, tell you from my experience, it's not that big of a deal if it's only 5 apps or 20 apps. Yes, it all depends on how you're using the apps and what kind of apps you want to use. Maybe you need 6 different apps to run always at the same time, and you're using Ultra monitor. But when you're looking for a Usbc hub, this not should be your main selling point or main point that you're looking to buy. From all the Usbc hubs I tested, it's very hard to recommend the Usbc hub for the Samsung Dex users, because of there is so many things that happening or can go wrong when you're using Usbc hub. Like I have my Note 9 and I have my Galaxy Tab S6, and my missus using Galaxy S8 Plus. Any hub that I have, I pretty much guarantee it will work differently between all these 3 devices. So when some of you asking me in the comments, oh, I have, I don't know, Note 20 Ultra, which Usbc hub you recommend? I have the Usbc hub, which is, I think, is Ugreen one, that outputs maximum resolution, allows to open 20 apps, everything's great, but I just can't guarantee that that will be fully working with you, with your system. And I'm telling you, look, Mr. ABC, this Usbc hub is a great choice. Go and buy. You go and purchase this Usbc hub of 50, 60 pounds or dollars or whatever, and then you're coming back and you're saying, Mr. P, you're a dickhead. You told me this hub is gonna work with my system, but it doesn't. You told me it's gonna give me maximum resolution, but I only get 1080p. You told me it's gonna allow 20 apps, but I'm only getting 5. But then I do own the same Usbc hub, and I get everything working. So this is the problem. of me recommending. It's not like I don't want to help you. I really do want to help you guys, picking the right stuff and helping you out with all this USB-C hubs and decks and everything. It's hard for me to tell you which one to go for, because you can end up buying the same USB-C hub, but experience will be different. So this is a video I done a while ago, I don't know, September 2020, and it's hard to recommend USB-C hub for Samsung decks. Same fit for hub, different results. I have two USB-C hubs from a company called Fitfort. The first one I ordered was a while back. Right now it was like July, so about more than a year ago, way more, about 2 years ago. And that USB-C hub it still is one of my favorite ones, because it just works perfectly. Here we go. I have both of them here. I'll quickly show it to you. I'll try to explain why it's hard for me to recommend USB-C hubs. So I just need to double check which one is new. Right, okay. So this is the old USB-C hub. I'm holding in this hand. This is my old, and this is the new. So strictly looking at this, hold on, let me do this proper way. I'm sorry guys, let me do this proper way. Stop talking. Okay, so all new USB-C hub, all the new USB-C hub. So just looking by this, I mean, you can't really say which one is which. And I had my old USB-C hub and it was working perfectly, but the problem happened is that this USB-C hub has a headphone jack connection in, and something happened to this headphone jack that every time that I set up a Samsung Dex with this USB-C hub, is always tries to output audio via this cable. So if I'm gonna connect the HD monitor with built-in speakers, I expect audio to go through the HDMI. No, it's always gonna go via headphone jack, and I can't do nothing about it. So I thought, okay, this has got busted. Fine, I'm gonna email USB-C hub seller. I'm gonna email seller on Amazon. I'm gonna say, look, this is something wrong. The headphone jack stopped working properly, as it always defaults to headphone output, but once I connect my headphones into this, I can't get audio out. So I thought, okay, this is definitely get busted. So they send me a new one. Sorry, I hit the mic now. So they send me a new one. Pretty much it's exactly the same thing. Same company, same shape, same connections. So if I'm gonna go, you go, same connections, same hub, same everything. One difference is the old one charges my Galaxy device like a beast, goes nuts. I can fast charge no problem. The new one they send me doesn't do that. The old one gives me Note 9 1440p, as you can see with a Sharpie written on the old one. The new one, Note 9 1080p. You asking me, oh Mr. P, what's the best USB-C hub I can use for my device? Use Fit4 hub. I can get 1440p with my Note 9 with no problems. You go and purchase this USB-C hub and you get this, and you get only 1080p, and then you're gonna start shouting at me because you just spent $60. I think it's cost like $60 or so, and you're gonna shout in comments on me, telling me that I'm basically gave you a rubbish information. So this is why I can't. I just, not like I don't want, but I don't want at the same time give you false information. So USB-C hubs, if you want a decent USB-C hub, go with a Samsung Dex Pad, Samsung Dex Dock, Skull USB-C hub as well, does maximum resolution, everything else, and others is just hit and miss. You don't know. And this video is about me explaining to you about all this Fit4 hub stuff, where it's two USB-C hubs, same two USB-C hubs, but they act differently, and I can't really tell you anything. Like, here we go. This is Note 9 connected to a new one, and on a monitor I can definitely tell you it is not 1440p. It's definitely 1080p resolution running on a monitor. Okay, whatever I disconnect the power cable from a desk, is it normal? Yes. as soon as you disconnect the power from USB-C hub, Dex most of the time will stop working or restart. Some of the USB-C hubs will push Samsung Dex output without the power, and some of the USB-C hubs will you will need to connect the power to output Samsung Dex. So yes, that's correct. Once you connect or disconnect the power, your Samsung Dex may restart or shut down or will do nothing. But yeah, that's what's happening. Development. Hey Mr. P, did you know how to do dark mode in Teams? Nope. I don't know how to do a dark mode in Teams, so we're gonna quickly try, see how it goes. More. Okay, no, there's no even settings in this app. Well done, Microsoft. No, you can't do. Oh my god. I didn't really. Teams not allowing you to do any settings to the app. No. Okay. Well done, Microsoft. Every app's supposed to have a dark mode. It's like a new thing right now happening. Kenny, hi from Ohio. Hello to you. Anyone else have volume issues with this stream volume issues? TV is and barely here. The power hub. Okay, somebody already answered Michi with the answer about the USB-C hub. Chrome can. Okay, my HDMI does not work with the TV screen when I want to use Dex. I don't know what the problem is. Mohammed TAJ, my HDMI does not work. Right, how do you connect your device to the monitor? How do you connect to a TV? I mean, are you going and connecting just USB-C to HDMI or something a different way? Because if you're connecting the HDMI USB-C cable to the HDMI directly, not always you will get the Dex output, just because the power delivery needs to go back from TV via USB-C cable into your phone, if I'm thinking correctly. Have you tested maximum gigabit Ethernet speed in the Dex mode? Wonder how good. I haven't. Lego my ego, I haven't tested that. I don't think would be any difference if you just connect your Android device to a gigabit connection. Pretty much it should be the same. Thank you for your answer. What a strange is that works fine with and without the power cable. It's annoying that turns Dex off when the cable is disconnected. Yes, Michi, I feel your pain. It just disconnects randomly. I done a couple of times as well. Worst thing that can happen is when you screen recording your Samsung Dex and then you have a problem with the power, and as soon as power goes up or down, like disconnects the power supply, your Dex restarts, and that means that your screen recording app will shut down and you will lose everything you were screen recording. That is the most annoying thing. I really hate it. It's happened to me so many times that I end up purchasing the external capture card because I just stopped using screen recording inside Samsung Dex, as after 20-30 minutes of screen recording for a video and then losing everything like that, no thank you. Hi, how Juan asking, Juan Jose asking, hi, how about the rotating screen for Dex? Does anybody knows anything? I'm rocking the SA10 Ultra with a Lapdog 365. You mean rotating screen like from portrait to landscape, like have a Samsung Dex vertically? If that's your question, Dex do not support that at this moment. It's only landscape. And your Lapdog 365, once you turn around, that technically should rotate the screen, but that is built into a Lapdog, not the Dex. Can you use Samsung G9 Odyssey monitor, which is 49 ultra wide? Jagrav asking about G9 Samsung monitor. Yes, technically any monitors that are not 4:3 aspect ratio will output Samsung DeX. Well, no, sorry. Let's battle back. This monitor is a 4:3 Hewlett Packard monitor, and I will get Samsung DeX on this. But the problem that I will get is that once the DeX is running, I'll have the black bars at the top and at the bottom, because Samsung DeX will open 16:9 aspect ratio. So it's like somewhere like from here to here. Everything else will be black bars. So any monitor technically will output Samsung DeX, even G9 Odyssey. But is G9 Odyssey supports the resolutions that DeX is output? That's a different question. So if the Samsung Odyssey allows you to output that resolution that Samsung DeX supports, I'm just quickly gonna type resolution. I'll quickly check that. Just want to make sure that I'm not talking porkies. Samsung DeX resolutions. Here we go. So this is a post on the Samsung DeX subreddit group. So as you can see, with external displays, TV or monitors, 16:9, 16:9, 16:10, or 21:9. If your G9 Odyssey has this kind of resolution support, there is a chance, there's like a very almost 100% chance you will get the actual DeX showing up on G9. If the resolution that your monitor, DeX will push the resolution that this supports, and monitor needs to accept it. It's not like monitor accepts XYZ resolution and DeX needs to adapt. It's a different way around. DeX pushes and monitor needs to adapt. It's not like a Windows. You can basically push Windows resolution to pretty much any monitor. You can even go to settings and like add a custom resolution, but not all like, it's like a different story, different day. Connecting DeX to a monitor, DeX always takes priority to push resolution. If the resolution is supported and Usbc Hub that you're using will support that resolution output, because not all Usbc Hubs will support the maximum resolutions, as I told you about all this Fit4 Hub nonsense a couple of minutes ago. So G9 should work with the Samsung DeX, but it's not 100%, I can't guarantee. You skipped my last question. Oh, okay. Where is do your reset when you turn charging on and off? Is there a fix for it? Yes. Sorry, Casby. I'm so sorry that I missed your question. Yes. When I'm turning the charging on and off, or if I'm turning the charging from on to off, the Samsung DeX will restart. If I'm changing my charging from off to on, Samsung DeX will remain. Actually, I can show it to you now, but you're not going to see. Yeah, if I'm disconnecting the charging to the Galaxy device, I will lose DeX. But if I'm turning charging to the Galaxy device, DeX will remain. Jesus Christ, that hurts. I banged my head on the freaking... I do a DIY in my backyard. I'm sorting my back garden, and I had to go yesterday to collect some gravel boards. Basically a wooden board that goes under the fence. I went there and I collected them from the local hardware store. They're like 4 meters in length, whatever that's in foot, 4 meters in length. And I put them on top of my car, and I was driving home. I had to stop. While driving home, I had to stop, and I had to walk around the car, but I did not realize that I had this wooden planks on top of my... I drive Skoda Yeti, it's like a 4x4 kind of thing. And I just walked in and just bang. So it's just right now, it hurts like hell. Jaguar, I hope this video will be saved, because yes, every live stream I do, I save them. Haven't created a playlist yet, but I tend to save all my live streams, because I can then reference a part of the live stream if somebody in the future asks me something that I already mentioned or already demoed, gave you an example in a more in-depth way. With Hub, Mohammed asking with Hub, right? Okay. let's go back to your question. My HDMI does not work with TV screen when I want to Dex. Okay, next question will be from me, Mohammed, is what native resolution your TV is. I mean, does it support 1920 by 1080? Do you have like 2K, 4K, or 8K monitor? Because if the Dex doesn't work via USB-C hub, like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, Dex goes priority with resolution. It sends a bunch of numbers to a monitor, and if the monitor doesn't support any of these resolutions, or all the resolutions are not supported, monitor is just going to show you nothing. Tactile pursuing, tactile connected. Yes. FXL. I hope this video will be, yes, Gatsby, if there is a fix for that. Gatsby asking about turning on and off the Samsung power messes up with your Samsung Dex. The fix doesn't exist. Let me answer a different way. I have no idea if there is a fix or not. Because it just, I tend not to like mess around or charge or connect or disconnect the charger to a Dex. That's why I'm using UPerfect, because I set up that it is always not charging my Galaxy device. I just not charging. There's no need. I don't really go out that much or work on a go or use Samsung Dex on a go. I just always off. And that's, like I said to you, I damaged a couple of my equipment twice, and that's why I'm using UPerfect X as my main device. What's the hell? Oh, that's fine. I felt my UPerfect laptop decided to crash. UPerfect charging, hashtag UPerfect charging, yes. Mohammed, thank you. Yeah, about the monitors, I suggest to check the output of the monitor. Try to output the, not Dex, but screen mirror. If you're connecting your Galaxy phone to a USB-C hub and then HDMI cable to a monitor, and when you screen mirror your phone to a monitor and you will see your phone screen on the TV, that means that USB-C cable and everything in between that USB-C hub and the HDMI cable works perfectly. I think Samsung should hire or sponsor you. This channel is the best source. Michi, first of all, thank you for this kind of comment. Second, I've been told so many times this. It's just I don't think Samsung Dex will ever do that. It's just Samsung Dex is a hobby for me, and I don't think that's gonna ever happen. Maybe one day. Oh my god, it's so hot in Cardiff today. My ego. I read someplace maximum resolution is 3840 by 1440p. First of all, it's 3440 by 1440p, not 3840. My ego. Samsung Dex Pad and Samsung Dex Station guarantees the maximum resolution output with your Galaxy device if the Galaxy device supports it. That means that if my Note 9 will output 1440p, which technically is 3440 by 1440p with this, definitely I will get the maximum resolution with this bad boy and with this bad boy. So I will get the maximum resolution using these two USB-C hubs with any Galaxy phone, because this is Samsung devices, and they are 99.999% guarantee give you maximum resolution. The third-party USB-C hubs, that's where it is a bit struggle, because okay, I am a manufacturer and I want to create a USB-C hub that will work with the laptops. Has USB-C connection, Nintendo Switch, A, B, C, whatever, and Samsung Dex, and I'm creating this USB-C hub. During my testing, my device that I created always does 1080p. and I don't know why. I don't know why mine is not getting 1440p. So this story, basically what I'm trying to tell you is Samsung not sharing specifications to a third-party manufacturers, what they need to include into microchip, into a circuit board to allow 1440p resolution. They're not sharing what kind of credentials or what kind of things your USB-C hub needs to meet for Galaxy phone to accept it properly and output for maximum resolution. So getting maximum resolution on third-party hubs, third-party hubs is literally a luck. If your third-party USB-C hub gives you 14 maximum resolution, it's literally a luck. It's just USB-C, is just manufacturer guessed at what they need to have inside and just managed to do it. Inside the Samsung Dex wiki page, me and the Halo Cnu, myself and a Halo Cnu, we're trying to keep this wiki page up to date, and this wiki page contains every USB-C hub. Every USB-C hub that you subscribers to Samsung Dex subreddit group or on YouTube, you dear viewer, sent me your testing. So as you can see, we have quite a few here, and at the top, as you can see, Dex Station, Dex Pad, and somewhere it says Fit for Hub. It says like 1440p resolution. I need to update this because it doesn't work anymore, because I have a newer version. Difference between them is 9 months. I got this one was working, and when they sent me a replacement, it was almost 10-month difference between purchasing the older version and they sending me a newer one. So 10 months passed and they messed it up, and right now it doesn't work as the old one. But if you have any problems with USB-C hub, or you want to find out is your USB-C hub will work or not, check the wiki. But again, might work, might not. It's just, I really want to give you a best answer about USB-C hub. It's just I can't, because I don't know if it's, for example, let's pick ZAS Luke USB-C hub, this one. It says 1440p 60 Hz. That maybe was, but that when this subscriber told this information to us. But maybe if you go right now and buy this adapter, probably it's not gonna work. Let's check it out. So you go. It says here, last time I purchased it on the 14th of November. So I remember owning this, but currently it's not available. But I remember getting 1440p with this. But if I'm gonna buy now, there is no guarantee it's gonna do the same thing. So that's a problem. I'm yapping too much about these USB-C hubs. I'm sorry. Are you live streaming via phone Dex combo? JM Nukes asking if I'm live streaming via phone or Dex combo. No. The reason being, oh, actually, hold on. I need to give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I had to dash quickly. Right, back to the question of JM Nukes. Am I live streaming using Samsung Dex phone combo? The answer is no. I'm live streaming using a PC setup, and the reason why, there is a couple of things, couple of couple of reasons why I'm doing this. Number one reason is absolutely boiling here in Cardiff in the past week. My home office telling me it's 31 degrees inside. I'm surprised I'm not melting. I actually need to turn a fan on. So if I will live stream using my phone, it will die because it's Note 9. It's very old. So it will die because of heat. Second thing, if I'm gonna use my live stream using my Note 9, and I will be able to manage the phone's heat, the performance of a live stream will be rubbish because of the bandwidth and internet and Wi-Fi. Something is wrong with my Note 9. It's just Wi-Fi is not the fast speed. And second thing, or third thing is it's just if something happens to Samsung Dex, for example, let's say, here we go, you see a Samsung Dex happening right now on the screen, and I'm live streaming this and etc. I'm not gonna be able to do any like all this switching, which I quite like, moving the camera around. And let's say I'm gonna go and something happens to power supply, power delivery to my Samsung Dex. Samsung Dex will lose signal, and it's gonna be like, I don't know, I can literally disconnect my tablet right now from all the setup, switch to my Note 9 without losing the Dex output, without losing the stream. So it's Samsung Dex. You can stream using Samsung Dex, but the problem is it's not reliable, because some of the things can happen and you will lose the live stream. And imagine I having, how many you watching right now, 10, 15, 13, 14 people, all of you just losing connection, losing stop seeing my face because I'm here like, what the hell has happened? Something is disconnected, my phone overheated, something. In winter, in the cold times, Samsung Dex, yeah, you can do this live stream use Samsung Dex, but it's just not kind of reliable. For recording video, Samsung Dex, yeah, you can. I've done a video already how to do YouTube kind of things with Samsung Dex, and the how to do like voiceovers, gameplay video recordings on Samsung Dex. It's all great, but for live streams, Samsung Dex is, yeah, you can do that, but it's, for my use, I found out that it's not there yet. It's not a bit reliable. Okay, next question. Just tried wireless Dex via Action Tech Screen Bean Pro, and pretty happy with the quality of 1080p 30 fps. Great, fantastic. This was with my S10 Plus. Great. I'm one thing what I like about all of you guys who making comments on YouTube or writing posts inside Samsung Dex subreddit group is that you're mentioning the phones, the older phones, older generation phones. Yeah, everybody can go and purchase a new phone, and but when, like me, I'm still using Note 9 and I'm quite happy. I'm still using Galaxy Tab S6 and I'm quite happy. I'm not gonna probably change those two devices for another year or two. And it just shows that you don't need to go and buy all singing and dancing newest Galaxy phone to experience in Dex. Yes, more RAM make it work better, but it's just there is no reason to go and spend £1,000 on a phone to get extra 2 GB of RAM and then experience Samsung Dex just a bit better. So I'm really happy then somebody saying, oh, I'm still using S8 Plus and I'm using Samsung Dex. How's this gentleman's name was? Somebody using the phone for school with S8 Plus or S8, and I'm like, fantastic, great. And let's say your phone starts playing around. Let's say your Galaxy S8 Plus or your S10 Plus, just Dex doesn't cut it. You can always go and spend an extra bit to get the virtual machine somewhere. But I'm really happy that you're using older phones and you're using Samsung Dex with it. In my place, there's a heavy rains. It's not good, to be honest. It's very limited. Okay, what I'm missing here? What do you think about Dex and the Terramux for using Linux? here we go. Yes, Samsung Dex and Termux and using Linux. I really like this idea. Actually, I was trying to set up this. Do I have this? Hold on, Termux. I don't have Termux here. Let's get that one rolling. I'm using F-Droid to install Termux. The reason being, if you go into Google Play Store and download Termux from there, you will not get. It's not gonna work because developers stopped updating that app on a Google Play Store for some reason. So download failed. What the hell? What the hell? Updated a month ago. So this. What the hell? This is another thing about Samsung Dex. You just don't know when the shit will start flying around. Termux, everything was great, and it just stopped. So annoyed. I had 2 videos planned for about this. Oh well. Develop crew. I want to code. I made a coding on Dex video. Go see it. I remember watching it. Develop. I remember I think watching on Samsung Unity. When I switch tabs, I can't listen to YouTube because the audio is not working when switching tabs. Yeah, just very bad. Lego won't upgrade phone because Samsung deleted. All right, okay. Lego says won't upgrade phone because Samsung removed headphone jack and micro SD card in the newest models. I don't want an Apple clone. S10 is best phone I have ever had, although it was expensive at $1250 US. Yes, my Note 9 is basically almost on the last legs. It does some things works, something doesn't. I'm not, but it's alright. I still answer calls. Battery's a bit but then it's alright. So if I'm gonna go to Amazon and let's say I want to purchase Samsung Note 9, 290 British pounds. Here we go. The Galaxy S8, Note 8. No, I'm not gonna buy this. If my Note 9 dies, I'll go with the with Note 9 again, or maybe actually let's check. Oh, come on, keyboard. Note 10. How much Note 10 cost? It's a bit too expensive, too much. Note 9. I'm stuck with Note 9. If it dies tomorrow, I'll go and buy a Note 9 again. Yeah, I'm gonna buy Note 9 again. I hate when the Galaxy phones, my phone needs to have headphone jack. That's must for me. I do have the wireless earbuds and etc, but wired connection, especially for some of the things like I showed you. I done a video how to do a screen recording or do a studio recording thing. Let me show it to you. Dex, Mr. P, Dex, record video. Here we go. That's the video I done 6 months ago. Let's wait for ad.
Hello everybody.
Here we go. I had a bit more. Actually, I still have the same here. Note 9, Usbc hub into an X-Dock 2, Rode wireless mic into a headphone jack, goes all the way out into a headphones for listening to your own audio, and then wireless receiver goes into this mic, and then which one you can clip. As you can see here, I have this one attached here. This setup, you can screen record and do a face cam and voiceover, everything within Dex. With a headphone jack, this setup that won't be possible. Just no way. So yeah, my Note 9 cost me think over the grand as well. I actually bought my Note 9 for the reason of Linux on DeX. The Note 9 in my hand exists because Linux on DeX. And then Microsoft decided to Linux on DeX. Daniel Moore, I just opened up Droid and I'm downloading Termux with no issues. It says updated 5 days ago. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's check it out. Do I need to... Oh, actually, you know what? I need to go into update. No. Where is it? Repositories. F-Droid archive. Somewhere here should be... I can't remember. Crap. Is it? I should force to update repositories somehow. Termux. Why it says on mine says 1 month ago? Let me try my... Oh, come on. Try my phone. I should have the F-Droid on my phone as well. Termux. Open up. Yeah, my phone says 1 month ago as well. Weird. I'm probably gonna have to find the APK or something and get that one rolling. Get the APK installed. Sideload or something. That's interesting. Yes. Hello guys. Are there some information about DeX on? No, I haven't seen anything regarding DeX on One UI 4.0. Overall, Samsung DeX is in a good position. Like minus some like UI tweaking and etc. It is in a good position. The problem with Samsung DeX is the app developers needs to update the apps to be compatible with Samsung DeX. Samsung created a nice UI which called DeX. It just developers needs to do something about it. And yeah, Samsung needs to, first of all, dual screen support. I mean, this is like potato machine can bloody output video into two separate monitors, like a dual screen setup. Why DeX can't? Maybe they need to do some bits. Maybe they need to make a phone a bit more powerful. But then if they can push virtual environment DeX to one monitor, why they can't just take one and now put to another monitor? Dual monitors must. I mean, if you're saying that you are productive and you're using one monitor, you don't know how much stuff you can do if you have two. I have 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 monitors and I wish to have 4th. Sometimes don't, sometimes yes, sometimes don't, but 3 monitors fine. Dual screens is like must. If Samsung wants DeX to go to a newer level, dual screen setup needs to be happening. Because then imagine you have developer, you coding, and you have code on one, debugging on another, or you are whatever doing. 2 monitors is like must. Because like if you're using ultra-wide monitor and your Samsung DeX, how many times you moved Windows left and right just to make sure that your app's running? And I've done so many times when, let's say, I have a calendar on the left side and I have something else on the right side, and I'm writing or email or something, and I look at the calendar instead of switching back and forward. It needs to be happening. Dual screens is a must at the start. What else I think Samsung needs to add to a Samsung DeX? Yeah, dual screen, external webcam, yes. Samsung, please sort your bloody front-facing camera issue on Samsung Dex. If not allowing, if you're not allowing to use external webcam, at least please help bloody thing to your phone today. This is Note 9, Note 4. I'm showing you with this phone because my Note 9 is charging. When you using a front-facing camera inside Samsung Dex, it always does this portrait. If you're using front-facing camera to do your conference calls, this is my 3D printed Dex Hook thing I created. I've done a video about it. I've done a video pretty much about everything. And you put this on the top of the monitor, your phone goes in this, and you can use your front-facing camera to do conference calls. That's fine. But if you use your phone in some way that is a landscape, camera doesn't detect that the phone is a landscape. In Dex, you will still be seen like this, but this way, so it's gonna be like this, and it's rubbish. Samsung sort the bloody camera inside the Dex. Daniel Moore, on F-Droid in settings, I went into repositories and added Guardian Project official repository. Perhaps that's why I have it. Okay. Yes, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much once again. We're going to settings. We're going to repositories. Guardian Project. Okay. Add this up. Go back. Go back. That's right. Droid. Open up. Updating repositories. Let's have a look. I thought I had Termux Audio installed. That's a thing. That's a problem. Because remember, I'm messing around with the Linux on Dex, and in a previous stream, I was helping someone to get the look. 5 days. Update 5 days ago. Install. Daniel Moore, thank you very much for this. I really appreciate. Thank you. I really do. Thank you very much for your help. Install. You just saved 2 of my videos. Is that installed? Okay. So okay, let's see if it's actually working. PKG upgrade. Okay, because if you get this app from Google Play Store, do you want to continue? Yes. Abort. What do you mean abort? Yes. Oh, capital Y. Default. So am I okay? And what? How are my apps disappearing? Andronix. It says installed. Okay, I wasn't searching properly. Right, let's go Ubuntu. You know what? Let's install 18.4. Let's do XSFC. Tap and hold and press space. Enter. Yes. Yes. Linux on Dex. How much time I got to that? Oh. Okay, guys. I just realized I have another like 10-15 minutes and I have to go. Just before, like, I'm starting to wrap up for the go home kind of live stream. Is the starting live stream at 3 p.m. suitable for you guys? Or should I do a bit later, earlier? I mean, just I want to make sure that when I'm live streaming, I'm helping, or we're having a chat with like a lot of you at the same time. Because I know, like, right now it's like 4 p.m. 4:30 in UK, which is probably like 6:30 or 7:30 is somewhere else. Like, well, you see, Tact is already happy because he told me when I'm live streaming I said 3 p.m. He says, yeah, if I'm awake I will join you. So here we go. Fantastic. I'm gonna start at 3 p.m. I'm gonna do a live stream next Saturday. Definitely, if I'll do a live stream or not, I'll post on the community tab. because I need to sort so many things before I am agreeing or arranging the live stream. I can't just say, yep, I will do a live stream. And if I'm gonna freaking survive till next weekend, because bloody hell, I'm like, I banged my head in a freaking bloody wood. I'm fall off the stairs. God damn it. 5 p.m. your time equal 2 p.m. New York time, and 11 a.m. Oh, right. So, 5. So technically 8 a.m. California time. That's when I started to stream. It was 8 a.m. because it started at 3 p.m. It's 8 a.m. One thing why I want to stream around the California time is because according to my YouTube studio statistics, YouTube, let me see if I can actually log into the thing. Oh no, here you go. Another thing what I love about Samsung Dex. Improve your experience. You can't use this service studio.youtube.com because you're not using a supported skip to YouTube video. Hold on, do I? Oh, they added the skip, so finally I'll be able to connect. Yes. I wasn't able to connect to this thing for quite a while. So this is finally is in. I'm really happy. Good. Somebody done something. I just want to show you something. Where is see more? Here we go. So this is my statistics of people watching my videos. A lot of you coming from United States. If I click on United States, a lot of you coming from California. That's why I'm trying to aim to stream around California time. Daniel, I'm still absolutely thankful for your input with the Samsung Dex, with the Termax nonsense thing. It was bugging me like hell. So I'm really happy. I'm really thankful for you, for your help. So I'm gonna get this installed. I'm gonna get checked because I want to do a couple of videos on the with the Linux and Dex. My future plans for videos is VM, virtual machine, how to use Samsung Dex and the cheapest virtual machine available. I'm planning to do a couple of YouTube shorts with introductory kind of thing to Dex, like a quick 60 seconds or less, like a combined a lot of info into 60 seconds or less, just a quick ones, just to explain to people what Samsung Dex is, how to use Samsung Dex, what you need, how to turn it on, what to do, the X, Y, Z, just to do these quick 60 seconds videos, just to see how that goes. So see how that goes. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas for the videos. The problem is I need to prepare for them. And one of the preparations is I need to write the script, and I hate to write a script. I just do everything ex pronto. I just sit down. Okay, let's do a video about, I don't know, about this. I just turn my camera, which is I have here. I turn my camera and I'm just talk 20 minutes, stop, edit, upload, because I know I'm losing the quality on the videos. If I done with a scripted video, it's probably gonna be much more easier to digest when you're watching. It just, I got so much things happening, and I just don't want to lose you guys. Sounds very crybaby kind of thing. It's just, I'm just happy what I'm doing, and I hope that more people not just like join my channel, but more people will start using Dex. This is main point why I'm doing all this. More people using Dex, more people using Dex. So yeah, next Saturday is going to be same time, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. ish. About 3, maybe 20 past 3. It's like I said, I'll check, I'll get everything arranged, and I'll post the post on to what's this called on YouTube community tab, and I'm still installing. Fantastic. I'm installing not modded one because I want to test something out with the not modded one, and then I'll do a modded one. I think smartphones needs to get more powerful. Yes, I think smartphones needs to get a bit more powerful, but then what you're gonna do with the heat? More power, it means it's gonna be more heat. More heat, it means you need to put heat somewhere, and it's not like you can shove the fan inside the phone. Yeah, you can buy yourself like a water cooling, fan cooling gizmos for your phone, but then Samsung needs to do more with Samsung Dex. Period. That's the thing. They need to do more. It's just will they? Somebody last stream, somebody said to me in the chat, I mentioned that, what if, which Pixel right now is going to be Google Pixel 6? Is it Google Pixel 6 or 5? Anyway, Samsung, Google launching the new Pixel. Okay, so they are running the new Pixel, and once you connect your Pixel phone to USB-C hub, you get Chrome OS running on an external monitor. Imagine that. If Google done that, or something, Chrome OS, maybe whatever, Google UI Dex alternative. Anyway, if Google done that, Samsung's like, oh crap, there's a competition. EMUI exists from whatever these phones called, Xiaomi's. It's just they're like not that good. Dex is ahead of everything. Yeah, Michi, Dex. I noticed that a lot of people using Dex as a Dex as a main computer, and that's the main thing. It's not like I'm talking not like Google trying to kill Dex, but somebody needs to add a bit fuel to a fire to wake the hell Samsung up. Because last unbox kind of thing happened. How many keynotes Samsung done lately without mentioning nothing about the experience without Samsung Dex? How many? I think 2. The most recent was, this is wireless Dex one. They announced wireless Dex was the most recent one. Basically, somebody needs to do something to wake their Samsung up. As soon as there's going to be some competition, competition drives the innovation. If somebody does something better than you do, people will go and buy that product. So Samsung, you need to do something better. And Samsung, what you need to do, you need to start from dual screens. Get the dual monitors going. And obviously, create something better than this. Which, by the way, I'm still using Samsung Trio 500 keyboard, which is officially being designed for Dex users. But I'm using this because this is my camera switch shortcut keyboard. I don't want to go and buy Elgato, so I'm using this. So Samsung, you need to do something. You need to go and wake the hell up. And when you wake up, you can then get more customers. I'll be more happier. And Termax still installing. Oh, speaking about being super hot here in my yeah, lazy. I'm using Ugreen USB-C Hub. Okay. I'm using Ugreen 9-in-1 USB-C hub, and it's working at 40.8 temperature. 42. This is where the charging comes in. Holy moly. And USB-C hub still... Shoot. I need to water cool. Oh my god, this is so hot. This USB-C hub is roasting. I mean, it's proper roasting. If that was my phone, it would die. It's actually hot to touch. I have a budget setup S10e, old keyboard and mouse, old 2012 Brave TV, and Ugreen hub. That is more than enough for me. Yep. To set up Samsung Dex, that's all you need. The most expensive thing is gonna be your phone. Even now, let's say if you go and buy £250 Note 9 renewed, USB-C hub will cost you £20, decent one. If you're not looking for maximum resolution or maximum apps, you can get pretty much any USB-C hub that has HDMI output. Pretty much all of them will do 1080p. Keyboard and a mouse, $5 if you get second hand, like on a Facebook Market or something, you can get those. So pretty much you have yourself a PC replacement setup for like, I don't know, less than like a couple of £100. Mr. Dex. The story behind MRP. I was thinking to actually change to like MRD, Mr. Dex, but then you see, I always been known as Mr. P, like from school, from uni. So just like Mr. P basically stands for Mr. Pascal. And Pascal is a thing that is a development language, it's coding language called Turbo Pascal. I'll show it to you now. A while back, when I was young and I was going to school, we had to code in Turbo Pascal. And Turbo Pascal is a Turbo Pascal language, coding language. So procedure, var, you give a I integer, okay, begin, for loop, if statement. So this is Turbo Pascal coding language. And I was a whiz kid on this. I was basically smashing like this. You at that time, if you told me code this to do this and do that, just give me a time and I'll get that done. I was like absolutely genius on this thing. And my classmates started to call me Pascal, and then they started to call me Mr. Pascal. And then by the time I reached the uni, I was known as MRP, Mr. P. Pascal was my favorite language back in the 80s. Was fluent in C, but Pascal gave an easy and basic with near the power. Yeah, I was trying to learn C++ in C. I just couldn't really. So this one, I still remember like it was happened yesterday. We had to do a program to calculate how long it will take to all the apples to ripe. So we had like 40 apples, and we had a couple of apples ready to be like eaten or used. Some of them were off, so we need to bin them. And there was an index, a special like an index number indicating how good or bad the apple was. So we had to calculate, go like it was basically array. It was the array, and you had to loop via array and calculate the apple in front of you and apple behind you, how good or bad it is. If it's both good, your middle one will become better, quicker, and etc. It was like, I remember coding that like forever. So yeah, Turbo Pascal, and that's how Mr. P is, because back from school, back from uni, I was known as Mr. Pascal, and now it's called Mr. P. And I just shut goddamn Termux. Oh no, that's fine. I thought I closed the Termux, but it's still going. I was curious to know this, Mr. P. Trivia, Mr. Pascal, thank you for explanation. You're welcome. I just Mr. P because of the code. Mr. Dex, one thing, I'll be a bit honest with you guys. If there will be a chance, or if I had a chance to change to Mr. Dex, I probably will not. Because as much as I love Samsung Dex, if something happens to it, if Samsung decides to kill it, at least my channel name is not linked to a product that doesn't exist anymore, and I can find another hobby, another ways to basically interact with you. Let's say Samsung disappears tomorrow, Samsung Dex doesn't exist anymore. I'm probably gonna start diving deep into Termux and Linux on Android. You connect your Galaxy phone to external monitor, stream mirror, run Termux, run kind of things, or do something else. Just in case if Samsung decides to do Google, like Google likes to kill its services. Yes, Michi, exactly. Why are you supposed to be named Mr. Dex and promote something there promote something for the company that don't give a crap about, like, exactly, on the nail, on point, exactly. Why I should to market something for a company that doesn't answer my emails when I'm sending them questions about certain things? I asked them. I sent Samsung an email saying, "Listen, guys, I'm Mr. P. I'm create videos on YouTube. I am a main moderator of Samsung Dex subreddit group. I would like you to send me the keyboard for review. The keyboard. How much they gonna lose? $40 for me to send this?" And they said no. Well, they not said no. They just never replied to my email. They just send me this automated, your ticket number is ABCDEFG. So I decided, oh, fine, I'll go and buy it myself. The same I'm right now trying to do. I'm sent an email to a Motorola business development manager. Somebody said, "Look, I am this, I do this, I record this videos. I know that you have this Motorola ready for desktop interface. I would like to test it out and share my experience, share my thoughts to my viewers. Somebody who just don't have money to buy a new Galaxy phone to use Dex. Your Motorola is slightly cheaper, maybe going to be better for you." And no reply. No reply at all. Keys B, because they knew it was trash. I mean, I'm not sure if you watched my video review about this keyboard, but Tact FXE, he knows I was absolutely fuming about this keyboard. I mean, I was testing it out and I was doing things like testing this keyboard out, and I felt like, what the hell? What the hell? It's just so rubbish. XF. So I need to run as what? VNC servers dash start. Password. Okay. Verify a password. No, I don't want this. Bingo. Okay. Remotrix. Let's not now. Let's see. Connection refused. Connection refused. Okay. Yeah. I know connection refused. 5901. Local host. I don't want a local host. If config. IP config. I keep forgetting what's the bloody command. IP is 32. So it's 32. Okay. 192. Oh, come on. 192.168.178.32. Thank you. VNC password. Okay. Bad boy, connect. Connection refused. I'll play around later. I need to go. I'm running late. The good thing is that you always have unbiased reviews since they don't support you. Yep. I just say how it is. I don't care if it's gonna piss them off. I don't care if it's gonna. If I'm reviewing something and it frustrates me, that this device does something, there is a chance that somebody watching my videos will get frustrated as well by buying this product and then finding out later. I'd rather be a guinea pig to test these things out than you going and doing that. And sometimes I wish to test a lot more items. It just companies don't really take us seriously. They think that it's me and the Halo New, another moderator of Samsung Dex. So we basically work together. So the companies thinks that we are just two guys in the middle of nowhere or in the world somewhere just asking free stuff. We don't asking free stuff. We just trying to get your item and then test it out in this very niche market of Samsung Dex to make sure that the people who buying the stuff knows that they're buying the correct thing. But they're just like, yeah, look, we're gonna send you this product. Like I received an email from one company saying, oh, can you review my HDMI cable? What do you mean? What do you want me to do about your HDMI cable? Oh, look, it connects. Oh, look, I can see picture. That's it. 2 seconds video. I mean, what do you want me to? No. Another company sent me a ultra violet light germ killing something machine. Do you know what videos I create? Do you think the Samsung Dex user cares about your some laser Stargate kind of machine? I would be curious to see the Dex support enthusiasm in Korea. If high, more likely features the rest of the world. Yes, everything needs to start at the source. A while back, I was in contact with one of the guys who was working for Samsung Dex as a developer, and he told me that it was like 2 years ago. It was before Note 9 or just after Note 9 release, and he told me that Samsung staff doesn't know what Samsung Dex is. Yes, it's a big company and somebody works in a Samsung mobile group, because I know there's like a Samsung military things, Samsung health things, etc. But I mean, everybody who works or at least does anything with mobile phones, they don't know what the Samsung Dex is. So he told me they had like a presentation kind of thing in a foyer. As soon as you walk into like a massive building, there was like a cardboard kind of thing, like presentation kind of thing saying, and they're showing Samsung Dex. And the people who walks into work to do something with a mobile phone, code something for Android or work on a button on a Samsung Galaxy phone or something, and they're walking by and saying, what's this? What's Samsung Dex? If the staff that works on a mobile phone doesn't know what Samsung Dex is, how they expect the rest of the world to know? My neighbor's leaving, and I think I need to go as well. I'm gonna try to figure out what the hell is happening with my VNC, because it says error connection. So I'm gonna say VNC server dash stop. I think it's stop or kill. I think I need to write kill. Running no, right, okay, so next I need xf. So this is I'm gonna figure out later. Yes, exit. Yeah, Dex. I use Dex less than I want to, because for work, sadly, I can't use Dex. As I already explained a million times. It's just my work, my company that I'm working for, certain things that I need to do, or certain apps, programs I need to use, I just can't get them working on any Windows machine. It's locked to my Surface Pro. I can't use anywhere else, security reason. So I can't just get the Samsung Dex VM into a shadow PC and use it. No way, I can't. If not that, Samsung Dex, great. But I need Samsung, I need from you dual screen support. that's probably would be a big kick for me to use. And app developers needs to start updating the apps, because otherwise it's just going to be rubbish. And FYI, just for your information only, my Usbc Hub cooled down by 1 degree or 2 degrees. My Usbc Hub is literally burning. If that was my Note 9, I would lose my phone. Okay, anyway guys, I'm really yapping too much. I'm already live streaming for 1 hour 52 minutes and I need to go. Like always, thank you everybody who joined me. I'm extremely happy that my hobby that started 3 years ago with Galaxy S8 Plus right now introduced me to so many nice people who share passion about Samsung Dex as I do. I'm really happy that you spent this 2 hours of listening some dude from middle of nowhere with a busted head talking about the Galaxy phones, Samsung Dex. I'm really happy that yeah, my hobby that started just by willing to share my experience of Dex right now brought so many of you into my circle, because everything started me with Galaxy S8 Plus and willing to share my experience, what you can and what you can't do. And now I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really, really thankful to anybody who's helping me and just being on the live stream. Sounds silly. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm really happy. Very surprised to hear if Korea Dex is a yeah, your best must be thank you stream. Thank you for joining me. For me to do a stream, I'm not gonna lie, it's just press of a button. But for you to join and spend your time listening to me, that is where I'm the bigger prize. The big prize is you spending your spare time listening to me when I'm talking about my hobby, which is testing Samsung Dex to a limit and beyond. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I ending up like in a video. And I'll see you next Saturday. At the moment it's 50-50 if the live stream will happen next Saturday. Please, if you want to know, keep an eye on the community tab. I will know definitely by Wednesday if Saturday is happening. So roughly 3 days before live stream, I will know exactly what's going on, and I'll leave the update on the community tab. Tact, I'll speak to you later tonight. We're gonna just chat about Dex and other things. And thank you everybody who joined me today. I'm really happy, and yeah, I'll see you next Saturday. Please stay safe, take care, enjoy the rest of your day. If it's like in the morning or evening, enjoy your evening. Have a quick refreshment drink, watch Netflix or something, and I hope I will see you again next Saturday about same time at the same place, talking about the same thing that we all like, is Samsung Dex. Anyway, that was a Let's Talk About Dex, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.